Okay, you have now finished your first model. The model of the sushi piece is ready, and you now need to give it some color, or rather material. The material is basically a set of properties that would describe how the real-world object or real-world material on the object would behave. You can find it here on the Material tab. When you click it, you can see this object has already material assigned. Let's just exit the edit mode by pressing tab because we don't need it. And there's already a material assigned, and that's because we used the default launching scene. But if you add an empty object, it wouldn't have any. So you would need to press the button here which says new material. Right now you can see there are a bunch of different properties you can modify, but we will only use color for now. So let's give it the color of rice, because that's the basic material I want this cube to have. So it's just this white yellowish color, just to make it a little bit different from the white color, like this. But as you can see in the scene, nothing changed. That's because we are now in the solid view mode, which can be switched here by these 4 icons in the upper right corner. And you can see there is a display in solid mode, and we are interested into the look dev mode. Only thing you need to know right now, it enables you to see the color of your material you assigned. If we now look on the illustration itself, you can see we have some salmon pieces in the middle, which are represented by this red color, and of course dark green for the seaweed around. And let's make that right now. Every object can have multiple materials assigned, and this technique we will use right now to give it multiple colors. And if you look in the material slots, which is the area right here, you can see this little plus and minus icons, and if you click plus, you just added a new material slot to the object. And right here there's the new material button, which you can press and create new material. It automatically creates a principled shader for you, same as before, so now only thing you need to do is to modify the color same as before. But if you do that right now, nothing will change, because this new material slot isn't assigned to anything. To assign material to some particular part of the geometry, we'll need to enter the edit mode by pressing tab. And now we want to color the inside of the sushi, the salmon pieces. So we can click the faces, shift click, and add to the selection. Okay, like this. And now if you click on the new material slot you created, you can see there's this little button which says assign. So if you assign, nothing changes because we didn't change the color, but if you now change the color, you can see only the selected faces have a different color. So now the whole object has the first material assigned, and just these few faces that you assign manually have the complete other material. And this way we can color the whole object. So let's modify this color to resemble salmon a little bit more. Then we can click this little face, add new material slot, new material, change it to the light green, and assign. If you press tab and exit to the object mode, you can see we have successfully applied the color to the center of the sushi. And we can do the same thing for the seaweed, so enter the edit mode again by pressing tab, select the loops, you can select the inside loop as well. Remember, you are doing this by holding Alt and Shift and clicking in the direction the loop is going, and we can add some loop at the bottom of the object too, not like this. Okay, Let's add another material to the slot, change it to some darker green color, like this, and assign. If you press tab, we have now successfully completed the sushi.